Don't mess with my man. I'ma be the one to break it to ya. What's up, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Will on a Whim. My name is Boo Boo the Fool. What's going on? Some of y'all asking right now. I used a Tangle Teezer for an entire month. Count them. 1, 2, 3, 4.
You stupid.
4 whole weeks. One Tangle Teezer. And we are going to get into a few things, okay? All of the things that I noticed after using this delicious contraption. Delicious contraption? Who am I? The queen of the carousel cakes?
Welcome into my kitchen.
First of all, I want to say that I was surprised by this little thing here. It's a little wet because I just got it out the shower. That's that moment when you touch something and it's wet.
Oh my God.
I honestly thought I'd be cosplaying as Caillou after a month of using this, but nope, the wig is secured. Now, before I even had the chance to play myself, because I know, like you know, that I will play myself, I tried to think of all of the things I needed to know before I used the Tangle Teezer. So one of those things was keep your hair in some conditioner, something that's going to give it a little bit of slip. That way, when you're detangling your hair, you're preventing any unnecessary friction and breakage. 2, I also know that detangling your hair with fine-tooth tools, okay, underneath the water is especially damaging to your hair. When your hair is soaked and wet, like every front row seat at the Beyonce Formation World Tour, when you are that soaking wet, go ahead and put it down, because at that point, your hair is weak in the knees, it can hardly speak. The protein that keeps your hair together and prevents breakage is a little bit wobbly. Okay, so do not rip your hair with something like this while it's soaking wet. And the third thing that I remembered was that when I first showed this Tangle Teezer to my Instagram stories, I got it in a PR package from Carol's daughter. Shout out to them. Somebody immediately DM'd me and they were like, psst, don't do it. Don't do it. Just leave it alone. Don't do it. It's gonna rip your hair out. You want your hair to be ripped out? You want to be bald? No. I don't want to be bald. Breakage everywhere. No, I don't want it. Don't use it. Period. Case closed. The first time I tried to use this, I was terrified, but I trudged on and Are we still saying that?
Yes!
Anyway, I'm gonna go in with this Argan Oil Conditioner from OGX. Love it. It was a tad bit expensive at the Dwayne Reed, but we're not here to talk about my perpetual agony over my chaotic purchases. This conditioner has a ton of slip. So no worries there. I knew I could work this thing in there real good. For some reason, I started at my scalp and worked my way down to my ends, but usually I would do it the opposite direction. I wouldn't recommend doing it the way that I did it. It was pretty hard at first. I wanted to just, yeet that baby right on through, but you really have to work in small sort of like pulsating motions. Probably why it's called a Tangle Teezer, right? You gotta tangle the you gotta tease the tangles a little bit, because at first my hair had a little stink attitude, and then it was like God came into the Tangle Teezer and just released me of all the pain. It was spiritual.
Slow down. Grab your Bible.
Life is crazy, man. Also, as you can see, I sort of had my hair in this twist and then this bun, and I tried to work in sections with the teaser, but literally it was the most annoying, destructive, stupid thing that I could have done, because I was trying to like rake the thing through and I was getting caught on the hair that was in the twist or in that bun. So just like, don't do that. Avoid it. I was too tired to like fix it, so save yourself the trouble. Here's what I noticed. Unlike most people, my hair wasn't getting all defined and stuff. I really thought my hair was gonna be out here looking like a spiral slide at McDonald's playpen. But nope, big old frizz, y'all. I looked like only my hair got caught in a tornado. Whole body, fine, okay, but my hair in that tornado, sis. I was pretty upset. Hence my name I can't even say it. I am Boo Boo the Fool. But my hair was detangled and it was soft. Okay, so that's the first thing that I noticed, was that my hair was extremely detangled. I could just, claw my fingers through. It went through very easily. And my hair was soft to the touch. So after I finished the first side of my hair, I went on to detangle the second side of my hair and I discovered something beautiful. This time around, I focused less on the length of my hair and more on my scalp, just as a massage, sort of like scrubbing to clean sort of deal. And it felt heavenly. I want everybody to try this. I was a little bit confused conflicted as to whether or not I wanted to keep using the Tangle Teezer after week 1. At the end of it all, this is how much hair I shedded. Not too bad, not too far off from my normal amount of shedding. So here's what I learned so far. It's best to use the Tangle Teezer for me personally on my scalp. It allows for me to really like scrub and get all of the excess buildup out of there. Lesson number 2, it really helps to plump your twist up. If you're somebody who likes to wear your twist chunky, go ahead and detangle your hair because my twists were so freaking plump.
Look at that. I'm getting a little thick on them, ain't I?
Lesson number 3 is that a Tangle Teezer really doesn't do much for definition. Initially. And I say initially because afterwards, and I'm not sure if I filmed this or not, but I tried to do a wash and go after I detangled my hair with the Tangle Teezer, and the products were a little bit hard to apply and to get my curls to pop. But okay, hear me out. After working it in, my curls did pop and they popped. Severely. And lesson number 4 is that it's definitely important to use a singular directional motion. You don't want to be chaotic with that joint just go stupid. No girl, you're not cleaning your bathtub. Just choose one motion and keep going that way. The reason why we detangle our hair in the first place is to 1, get that shed hair up out of there. It ain't paying rent, get it out. But 2, when your hair strands are separated, they are maximally exposed to the products you put on it thereafter. So whether you're deep conditioning or you're putting on a leave-in conditioner or a gel, your products are going to be able to penetrate every single hair strand just a little bit more deeply. So for the rest of the month, for the other 3 weekends that I had on my wash day, I came to the conclusion that I would use my Tangle Teezer along with my shampoo. My shampoo surprisingly has a lot of, and I've been pretty much obsessed. My scalp gets clean. It's a good old massage. My hair gets a little detangled, so it's easier to part my hair for protective styles like this. However, I'm probably only going to be using this like once a month. My hair strands are hella fine, and I don't think they can take repeated abuse. Hi. Quickly, I just wanted to say that I did notice, especially looking at this footage, that there's a noticeable difference in my hair, just the way it looks. The 4th time that I used the Tangle Teezer, which was in the 4th week, my hair was definitely wavier. Like, do y'all see this? Like, my hair was just spinning. Whereas the first week, my hair absolutely did not look like that. So maybe my hair like changed over time. Or not necessarily changed. My hair didn't change fundamentally. It looks the same way it's always been looking when I put products on it. It's interesting is all I'm trying to say. Okay, as you detangle your hair, you can sort of see in the wave pattern how uniform your curls are. I haven't really used the Tangle Teezer since this. Like, it's been maybe 3 weeks. I literally filmed this so long ago. I'm curious as to see what my hair would look like if I did this one more time. One more time, I need to be. If you look at your hair strands and you take one and you see it and you can barely see it, okay, you probably have fine hair. You do have fine hair. And if you look at your hair strand and it's thick, you got coarse hair, which means you have a little bit more protein there to help protect your hair against, natural causes of damage. So just take into account whether or not you have fine or coarse hair before you go in and like do this like often. I personally like to finger detangle, and I'm going to be doing that for the majority of my time. But not everybody likes finger detangling and they need something like a Tangle Teezer. I informed myself with my own experience today, and I came to the conclusion that I don't really want to use this to detangle my hair. I just want to use it to clean my scalp. So that's it. That's the video. Thank you all for hanging out with me today. I hope you all enjoyed this video. I hope you all learned something from my experience. If you did, go ahead and give this video a big old thumbs up. And if you want to stick around, be my friend, be my homie, go ahead and click that subscribe button. And don't forget to follow me on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and Snapchat, and my second YouTube channel, WillOnAWhim. And apparently a TikTok now. I made a TikTok. Follow me there as well at WillOnAWhim. Why is this? Why am I doing this? Hope to see all of you back here real soon for another episode of WillOnAWhim. But until then, bye.
I can't do it. I can't. Even though it's from, oh my God.
Yeah.
Yak it to the yak, yak it to the